Hello everyone, thank you for watching my videos and joining my channel. So today I want to give you a small compare about these three bikes: Jetson Bolt Pro and DYU V1, okay, deluxe bike. I want to show you what the difference between these bikes, because they look about the same size, but there's small difference and price difference. Quality, as you guys know probably already, all these bikes made by the same company, DYU. It's not a big secret. Jetson, they don't make any bikes. They don't make their own products at all, I believe. So as most manufacture like that, just put the stickers on top of it. Anyways, I want to show you the difference and what you're paying for and what you're getting. Also, I'll tell you just my own experience, what I get out of those bikes, and why I like one bike versus another. And also I'll give you idea why you want to buy one bike versus another bike, because it's very hard to decide, and you have to decide for yourself which bike fit your needs, because every single bike over here fit different needs. Like for example, this bike might fit one person, another bike like this might not fit another person because they need pedals. Also, if you see in a video small white flakes, it's not a snow in California. We do have snow, but not in this area, but it's from the fire ashes, so it's just falling, like look like a snow, because we have fire in some brushes around, and Pacific Palisade, I believe, and Southern Oak, some other areas. So we have few fires and it smells a little bit like smoky, but I'll still decide to make this video so I can show you all these bikes and talk to you about these bikes. So let's look at the bikes. Also, we got some drones flying. No helicopter, a drone. Yes, a drone. All right, I guess they're recording me how I'm recording this video. All right, so let's take a look on this bike. So first, I'll go with Jetson, the older model, which is very nice. It's the lightest one is about 34 pounds versus to Jetson Bolts is about 41, and DYU V1 is about 42 pounds. So this bike have 12-inch wheels. This bike have 14-inch, and DYU V1, I'll call V1 shorter, it's 12-inch. They are about the same. And this one is looks about the same. I noticed just some bolts, they come with two different type of tires sometimes, depend where you order and when you order, so they might have different tires sometimes, but the same size of the wheels. Bike comes without pedals, but if you need pedals, you can probably buy conversion kit and put the pedals. This one comes with pedals, this one also comes with pedals. So only the older model doesn't come with pedals. That's another reason it's lighter and it's smaller. Perfectly bike to fit in a trunk. As you can see, the size from one wheel to another, it's about the same size as DYU V1, same size. That's why it's much better to put in a trunk, like smaller bike. Once you fold the steam like bar, like handlebar, you folding, and all of them have folding bars, so you can fold. Also, these two bikes come with adjustable seats. You can lift it up or down depending on your needs. None of these bikes come with adjustable handlebar, so it's all fixed. And I'll show you the difference, because all of them comes with different lengths, as you can see probably. They look a bit different, but I'll do the close-up. As you can see, the handlebar looks about the same on this bike, and this bike. So all of them handlebar looks about the same. There is no much difference. The difference only with turning on. Like on this side you turn on the right side, it's the same. It shows you how many bars you have battery life. On Jetson Bolt you turn on another side, but you'll see dots over here. And also on this bike, you turn on this side and you will see the bars, same thing like on V1. Okay, so that's a big difference, but again, it's not really matter. Then on this bike, on Jetson Bolt, if you need to change a light, to turn light on off, you have to press it 3 seconds or 5 seconds, hold it and release it. It's the same thing for cruise control. This button for cruise control. On this Jetson with the red tires, cruise control also over here, but the light is over here, switch on and off. It's very simple, so it's not bad. With this bike, it's also on the left side, so it looks like just Jetson Bolt. Easy on and off for light. And the difference about horn. On this bike you got real horn. With this bike you just got bell. Same thing with this bike. Okay, so I want to show you just the difference from beginning. The brakes about the same. All three have the same brakes type. I didn't see much difference in quality brakes. Oh, the difference also, this bike have 2 brakes. Jetson Bolt Pro have 2 brakes, and the Bolt, the older model, have only 1 brake on the back. You can always put another one if you want to. It will cost you extra, like $50 or maybe more. But you can put this space where you can attach it if you need one. Okay. Everything the same as a bar. You can see everything the same. So the difference also the seat. As you can see, the comfortable seat, and the 2 seats is medium comfortable. Okay. Then this bike also comes with, well, both of them comes with all 3 comes with a light. As you can see, this one is the brightest, and Bolt Pro and Bolt have the same light. As you can see the difference. Not as bright, but okay, it's no big deal. Same thing, you cannot really move the light with any of the bikes, so it's pretty much attached to the frame, not adjustable. Both bike, Jetson Bolt, the older model, and DYU V1 have a rear light, which is really great. This one is a big one, and if you look on this bike, you'll see a small one over here. Very small, but still good. So that one is really nice. With a light, with Jetson Bolt Pro, they give you this small thing. You just press over here, and it will have a light. You have to change battery if you use it often. Okay. 250 watt motor hub. This one 350 watt motor hub, Jetson Bolt Pro, and V1 it's about 240. It's a big question about if this Jetson Bolt Pro actually have 350 watt motor, because DYU have also Model 3 F, and it comes with 250, so I don't think they put different motor. I think it's still 350. I'm sorry, 250. So this bike, Jetson Bolt Pro, might have 250 hub, the same as in this bike. So they might have the same hub. Okay, so all of them might be having the same hub. I never opened it, so I cannot really tell you 100%, but that's what I think. As a riding, like when you're riding all of the 3, I think the most powerful with these 2 bikes, Jetson Bolt Pro and V1. Jetson, the small one, also give you actually a very good kick and pretty nice and fast. Also this bike comes with Bluetooth. These 2 bikes does not come with Bluetooth. Okay, and I'll just give you the speed about the same. If you don't do any speed increase, it's about up to 16 miles per hour, more or less, but at 60 miles I would say all 3 reach. I ride on them up to the hills. All 3 bikes can go to the hills with ease. Depending on the hill, of course, they recommend up to 15% the hill, but as you probably saw with the previous video, off-road, Jetson Bolt Pro gave me a really nice ride, and it was great. again, these bikes are not designed for off-road riding, and if you're using this bike, is a smaller wheel or this bike, I would not really recommend to go off-road because the wheels are small, but again, depend on the road conditions and your experience. Because this one have smaller wheels and Jetson Bolt smaller wheels, smaller frames, it's much easier to fit in a car. So I want to show you the difference in handlebar height. How tall are they? So as you can see, Jetson Bolt, I moved this bike here so you can see better compare. Jetson Bolt without pedal, it's kind of shorter, and you cannot really adjust the bar. The taller bar than better actually. I'll tell you why. And with Jetson Bolt, you can see it's about 2 inches probably. If you look straight, it's very hard to compare, but it's about 2 inches. This bike about 2 inches shorter handlebar. So Jetson Bolt Pro about 2 inches shorter, and Jetson Bolt it's about 3 or 4 inches, 3 inches, 3.5, I would say, shorter handlebar. The seats. Many people concerned about the seat, I know this, because it is not adjustable seat, but it's very comfortable. And you can see I put, well, this one is short, I can lift it up if you higher, if you want to, but Bolt Pro right now have the highest position you can put, and you can put it probably additional, so basically about 3 inches higher. But as a comfort, this seat is very comfortable. This one is not bad. Jetson Bolt is not bad actually. They are much comfortable seats than other bikes I have. But those two seats are about the same. Jetson Bolt Pro, they look the same, and the comfort the same comfort. V1 much comfortable seats. Okay. As a battery, the battery located inside, same as all of them. This battery in V1 located inside. The difference in the battery, this one is 6 ampere, I think 36 volt, and this one DYU it's 10A, and Jetson comes with 5.2 or 5.1 amp, and Jetson Bolt I believe it's 6 amp. So DYU V1 supposed to ride with 10 amp. Battery should last a little bit longer, and actually it does. I rode that bike and I charged I think only once or twice so far. Okay, so everything, as you can see, the tires the same size as Jetson Bolt. It's a little bit better, looks like better tires. Also, this one comes with nicer guard. As over here, just plastic. Over here you got a metal. You see like snow, but it's not snow. It's ash from the fire. So also it comes with options to put plate if you want to over here. And another difference is only V1 comes with a 2 suspensions, front suspension. It's a spring suspension, I would believe, yeah, and rear. This one. That's the biggest difference between all of these two bikes, all of these 3 bikes. It's the biggest difference, the suspension. V1 comes with double suspension, which makes the ride much softer, like more comfortable. This one can go up between 6 to 9 miles, Jetson Bolt. Jetson Bolt Pro, I would say about also 6 to 9 miles on road only, because with pedal it's kind of depends how you pedal it. And this one I believe a little bit more. I would say about 7 to 10 miles on road only. The reason I'm saying this, V1 have automatic cruise control and also automatic pedal assist. Jetson Bolt Pro have also automatic pedal assist. It will kick in automatically when you pedal. and Jetson Bolt all of them have cruise control, but only in V1 it's automatically turned on, okay, when you throw it. And Jetson have no pedal assist because there is no pedals, and also have Bluetooth. How would you want to buy one versus another one? Okay, I'll start with the Jetson Bolt with the red tires, this one. The difference, there's no pedals. So if you need to ride about few miles per day, like up to 6 miles to grocery store, or just go to the beach and just to enjoy the cruising, that's a perfect bike because you can easily to put in your trunk, and it's very light. It's weighs 34 pounds, much lighter than other one, about 10 pounds lighter. And it does have Bluetooth. You can manage to see how fast you go. I never really use this app other than increase the speed. Also, there's very easy way to increase the speed with the Bolt one, because there's Bluetooth and there's an app available. I'll post in the description as well. That's about it. There's not much other reason you don't want to buy this for exercise, because there's no exercise. As comfortable, right? It's the same comfortable as Jetson Bolt Pro. It's the same about experience as comfortability. These tires are a bit smaller, so basically you'll feel the road a little bit more. So if you're running off-road or on the bumpy road, you'll feel it will be kind of on off-road will be more dangerous, because you smaller wheels, it's more risky to flip or to fall. So let's go to another bike. Jetson's bikes are very affordable in USA because they are sold through Costco. If you buy them from Costco, they used to be about $300. Now it's about $330, $350. Also, they sold on Jetson website for less if you buy used one. I never buy used one, but if you buy used one, the battery might be older and some scratches, so you might want to buy new one. If you can afford new one, better to buy new one. Okay, so Jetson Bolt and Bolt Pro, the difference are pedals, the size. The Bolt Pro actually is the longest bike, as you can see. It's I'll put them both so you can see the difference. It is about, let's see, a bit this way, and it's about 3-4 inches longer, most likely. I never measure like lengths, but I can tell you it's longer. And the light about the same. This one is better, of course, but there's not much difference. If you want to buy Jetson bike, I would recommend to go Bolt Pro, because right now it's at Costco. It's $330, $350 online if you buy. Good price for whatever you're paying, and you can do some modification if you want to put better battery. Anything you want to adjust, you can do it. If you like to play with the bikes, this is a good bike to go with. There's no suspension. To buy suspension, if you want to put suspension in the Jetson Bolt Pro, I would not recommend to do it, because it will change this position of the bike, so you may lose this balance. So if you want to get suspension bike, then you have to go with V1, and it's worse because you're gonna pay the same much money to mess with this bike, but it already have both suspensions, so you basically getting very comfortable ride, nice seat. And I would recommend to go with a Diva-U V1 if you need suspension. So if you need commute to work, school, or grocery store, Jetson Bolt Pro, it's a most affordable bike you can buy in America, in USA. Other country might be about a similar price, maybe a little bit different, but again, I'm talking about USA prices. because 350. Diva U right now it's about 600 on Amazon. I will post 20% off for Diva U brand. They send me the discount, so you get 20% off of $600 for available on Amazon right now. So you will get about less than $500 bike, which is a really good price, because you get both suspension, better light, better battery, better horn, which I really love. Built-in horn. I know you can buy separate, but it's not going to be the same. And also this bike comes with alert. I almost forgot. So just Diva U V1 only the bike which will come with theft alert. So you got this remote like in a car. So Jetson Bolt, they don't have it. Only Diva U, and you can lock it in. So if somebody decides to touch it, okay, it will just alert. You see, and it will turn off by itself. So it's already included, and this feature all included. So you basically, I'm not sure if the Amazon one have, but my bike included. I know usually they charge extra for this, but I believe it's already included in the bike on Amazon. I'm not 100% sure because I didn't see the feature there, but it's probably included. So the difference, the battery, probably you're getting theft alert, which is good. 2 suspension, also nice light, which is really bright at night over here. Okay, so why would you want to buy V1 versus to Jetson Bolt Pro? That's one of the biggest questions I'm getting. Okay, and also people complain thinking that it's not comfortable to ride the seat, but actually it's really makes sense. The seat is shorter, so it can fit any height, but handlebar it's taller, so your feet will not bother. Even if you're very tall, you can still ride it with no problem. Also, your arm, when you're holding the bar, it's in a good position, so you get a good position of the arm, so you will not get tired. So your arm does not get tired because your handlebar is taller. Okay, so that's what I learned on my own experience. Also, this bike have a good balance, V1, so because it's taller and you're sitting low, so when you brake, it's a really good brake balance when you stop the bike. So why would you want to get the Bolt Pro versus V1? Because it's cheaper without many features. So if you're only interested in the price wise and can afford only to pay $350 or that much money, then Jetson Bolt Pro it's the best choice. There is not much difference in power. The size, it's bigger, you're getting bigger wheels, which might be better for you if you're riding as exercise, because Jetson Bolt Pro probably better for exercise because you can adjust your seat and ride it as exercise. Jetson Bolt Pro will not be as comfortable as Diva U V1. I would buy the Diva U in this reason only. If you want very comfortable bike, you don't want to worry about to buy extra like battery, you don't want to worry about suspension, just because you want to have comfort, you want to have safety like this device already installed, the theft alert. Also, if you want to have a nice pedal assist, because this pedal assist with Jetson Bolt Pro, it's a little bit rougher, because when you start to pedal, it will give you better kick, like you will feel a really kick when you do pedal assist with Jetson Bolt Pro. And sometimes you can even lose control of the bike. With Diva U V1, it's much smoother, so you will not really feel as kick, but it will give you very good pedal assist. Also, you don't have to worry about cruise on this bike, because it will be on V1, it will automatically kick in. The same frame quality, it's all metal, it's not aluminum frame. but as you can see, design, they look a little bit different, of course. A lot of people like, when I ride, a lot of people look on this bike more on V1. Also, you got more, you have 2 suspension. I love this horn, so it will give you a good warning when you're riding and cruising. So if you need something to cruise along the beach or park and you want to have very good comfort, V1 is a great choice, as long as you can afford to pay a few hundred more versus just a Bolt Pro. And it's very reasonable. It's the price is very justifying because you're paying for all those features you have on this bike. It's not just you paying overpriced bike, you're just paying for the features it's already in this bike. So it's something like you buying a car and you're picking a car with air conditioning or without air conditioning, and then you pay the difference in price. So this bike completely, like almost everything what you would need or want on the bike already have. And it's cheaper to pay the difference than to put everything by yourself, because not everyone probably knows how to put everything, and it comes really almost all assembled. You just need to put pedals. With the V1 you have to put attach the handlebar over here, but it's not hard. I have it in an unboxing video where you can check it out. And also, if you have any questions, comment below. I'll post all the link in description about unboxing and riding experience on those bikes. Also post below in the description the link with 20% off and on Amazon, and this code I think good until May 31st. Thank you guys for watching, and don't forget hit subscribe below and like this video, and I'll see you in the next video.